My apologies, everyone. I want Hollywood. You see, the microtransactions have gotten out of hand. I have spent over $300 on VC alone this year. 100 on launch day, 100 on Christmas, and 100 on my birthday. I spent another 50 on season passes. $350 for a game that isn't even relevant for a full 365 days. I'm going to have some Call of Duty in the background, but I want to play a game with y'all. The game is called Tell Me When I'm Telling Lies, because I'm going to talk about these macro transactions for a moment. And yes, I said macro, not micro, because there's nothing small about these transactions. This is a game that costs $100 to $150 to get on day one, because if you only pay $70 for it, you really get it on day 8. This is a game that requires you to spend dozens of hours of playing to reach a playable rating online, or requires an additional $50 for your player to reach max overall. This is a game that can nerf your build, then not reimburse you your money, so you just got finessed. How many people this year made a 7'4", but they were busted in season 1, then they got patched in season 2, the build got nerfed, and they've been unplayable ever since. This is a game that doesn't even do updates after the first 2 seasons. They start working on the next game. This is a game that will withhold animations from the game, then add them in later seasons, so it feels like they're updating the game, when in reality, these animations should have been in the game on day 1. Tell me when I'm telling lies. This is a game that will go radio silent when there's a game-breaking issue like lag switching, but will post non-stop when it's time to market their new game. This is a game that will remove features that nobody asked to be removed, then reintroduce them years later as if it's some groundbreaking thing. This is a game that will add in a new feature, hear the negative feedback on the new feature, and instead of updating the game to fix it, they will just wait till next year. The dunk meter hasn't worked as intended all year long, but come 2K27, the dunk meter will work as intended and be one of their biggest selling points. People have complained about contest all year long. Come 2K27, they're going to market contest as an actual thing when it should have got patched in season 1 when contests were already awful. And everybody been said you should buff contest. Tell me when I'm telling lies. This is a game with a season pass. Now, Fortnite and Marvel Rivals are free-to-play games, and they have season passes. If you are no money spent, and you max out the season pass on those games, after a few seasons, you will acquire enough V-Bucks or coins to buy the new season pass. Most importantly, all those season passes are cosmetics only, so there isn't a pay-to-win element to them. 2K is not a free-to-play game. You have already paid $70 to $150 to play the game. You don't have to buy the season pass, but you don't buy it, it takes significantly longer to level up, and the season pass isn't cosmetics only, so you're playing at a disadvantage. The season pass is filled with essential things like badge perks, cap breakers, and my team players. This creates a pay-to-win element to a game that is already $70 to $150. Tell me when I'm telling lies. And you remember when I said you can play the free-to-play games for multiple seasons and get rewards with a free season pass, and you max out every single season pass on 2K. Do you know what you get? You get 0 VC. By the end of the year, you should actually have enough VC from season passes to max out a player, or get rewarded with a free season pass every time you max out 2 in a row. That will get us a season pass every season 3, every season 6, and every season 9. But no, 2K gives us no VC unless you pay for the season pass. You see, 2K tricked us, because on surface level, the season pass looks like good value, because you get so many double SP tokens and VC, but then when you think about it, it's a season scam. 9 season passes is equivalent to $90. That's more than the standard edition of the game. You see, they call them microtransactions, but when it costs equal value to max out a build as it does to buy the game, there's nothing micro about it. Please, tell me when I'm telling lies. And I could go all day ranting on 2K, but some of us do have to look in the mirror. We let this get out of hand. Some people think it's too little too late. They may be right, but I believe it's never too late to do the right thing. We were down 3-1 against the Warriors. We were down 28-3 against the Falcons. We were down 3-0 against the Yankees. We can give up and take the L, or we can fight back. I know exactly which one I'm doing. I'm fighting back, and I'll teach you guys how you can do the same thing. You see, I started this video by saying I want Hollywood. That is true. I used to be a no money spent guy. No matter what it took, I grinded and grinded until I earned enough VC to get my player up. I was a top 100 Madden player that went 25-0 multiple times in Weekend League. I did that no money spent as well, but after I spent one purchase on VC, it became acceptable in my mind to make more purchases. That's inexcusable and that's unacceptable. For those that do not know, I graduated college with a bachelor's degree in business management. I know 2K is a business. The main goal to running any business is getting a profit. VC has been their best way, but they will not get another dime from me in 2K27. All I'm buying is the Caitlin Clark Deluxe Edition so I can get it on day one, and that's it. No more VC, no more season passes, no more anything. For 2K27, I'm going back to my no money spent roots, and I will lead the charge for that movement. I will make in-game builds on day one, builds so great that you will never have to make another build at that position again. I will find the best VC method and bring it to you guys as soon as I find it. As for you, I don't know your story. Perhaps you work hard and you want to come home from work and just play the game. You don't mind spending money on VC because you don't want to spend the little amount of free time you do have playing against CPUs to earn VC and stuff like that. I completely understand. But you can still help us fight this fight. We need you to reduce your spending. You don't have to go cold turkey like me and go team no money spent. But you spent 1,000 last year. Can you lower that down to 500 this year? You spent 500 last year. Can you lower that down to 200 this year? Can we be more strategic and methodical when it comes to making builds and buying VC? Unless you are a pro player that's playing for money in big tournaments, you don't need to have the perfect build every single time. Can we please stop paying to remake the same build? We are out here spending money to get what? The same build with 1 to 2 more attribute points somewhere else? I don't think it's worth it. And trust me, I'm guilty of that as well. I done made 9 point guards this year. I done recreated my Luke Kane 6'3" build like 3 or 4 times. It's a ridiculous amount. If we make it right the first time, we don't have to keep paying and paying to make it right the second or third time. I know 2K sees our comments. I know 2K hears our complaints, but they won't change unless they feel you. They have to feel you. And the only way they will feel you is that you hit them where it hurts, and that's in what they value the most, the money. You gotta hit them in the pocketbook. Only then will 2K go from seeing you to watching you. Only then will 2K go from hearing you to listening to you. Only then will 2K begin to feel you. To bring change, it will take a team effort. We need everyone on our team. Please do your part. Reduce the amount of spending you do in 2K27. Now, I've seen this movement has for some reason gotten some pushback. People are discouraging others from even trying to fight this battle. I think that is wrong and foolish. Remember, a wise man once said nothing at all. I know it's an uphill battle, but if someone's trying to get you and your partners a pay raise at work or cut expenses, will you speak out against that or try to discourage it? Because that's what's happening in the 2K community, and to me, that is foolish. Now, in this video, I address the problem. In an upcoming video, I will offer a solution. Others have said respec builds, refund builds, start at 85 overall, get free builds, and many other good ideas. My ideas are different. I will drop another video giving my possible solutions. As I mentioned earlier, I am a business graduate, so I do think I have a great way to negotiate a win-win deal for both the players and 2K. But if you prefer their solutions more, that's perfectly fine. You just have to agree on the best solutions and don't budge until 2K implements them. Now, big shout out to Joe Knows, Bash Plug, WAF6, and every other content creator that is speaking up about this. What 2K is doing to the consumer is a travesty and needs to be addressed. Lastly, a big shout out to Ryan Can't Miss. He hit me up about making a video on this topic. All week he will be live streaming and urging other content creators to use their voice and their platform to speak out. If you guys want to join this movement, the link to his channel will be in the description below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys on the next one. God bless.